is up, you guys? Gold Pody here today in the 2017 Mercedes-Benz G550 4x4 squared, courtesy of Some Motor Cars in Mechanicsburg, PA. Let's check it out. And so let me first start with the price on the 4x4 squared. This one is actually going to start at $225,000, and of course with options you can go up even higher than that. But so powering the 2017 G550 4x4 squared, it is going to be the engine found in the G550, which is going to be a 4-liter twin-turbo V8 putting out 416 horsepower at 5250 RPM and 450 pound-feet of torque, available at around 2200 RPM. Power is going to be sent to all 4 wheels, of course, through the all-wheel drive system through a 7-speed automatic transmission with dual shift mode. And in case you were curious, miles per gallon on this beast come in at 11 in the city, 11 on the highway. So to be quite honest, actually more than I thought for a vehicle of this size. But anyways, let me get into the off-road capabilities of this one. And so I do have to mention first, there is a trio of differential locks on this one, including center, rear, and front differential locks for maximum traction. Those buttons are going to be located front and center just below the navigation screen there. And so hence the name. There are front and rear axles matched to coil springs with 8 dampers, 8 springs, and Mercedes-Benz claims they learned this setup from Rally Sport. And in case you were curious, the 4x4 squared actually uses the same portal axles from the 6x6, just minus one of the axles, of course, because this is not a 6x6, it's a 4x4. But then when it comes to the weight, it comes in at 6,825 pounds, but 0 to 60 time is still less than 6 seconds. That's crazy for a vehicle of this size. And in case you were curious, towing capacity on this one comes in at 7,000 pounds even. And just by the driver's right knee, there is a sport and comfort mode button. And Mercedes-Benz claims it takes only 15 milliseconds to switch between the 2 driving modes there. And I have to admit, I can vouch for that. That was probably some of the quickest driving mode changes that I've experienced as well. So again, very impressed there. But so now let me touch on the exterior a little bit, including the ground clearance, which is insanely impressive on this one. But first, let me start with the track has increased by nearly a foot compared to the standard G-Wagon, coming in at 7 feet 9 inches, and it's got extended flares just like the 6x6, which are actually carbon fiber, by the way. But you can actually see the difference between the standard G flares and the extended flares, which are the carbon fiber portion on this one. That is how much wider the 4x4 squared is, at least compared to the standard G-Wagon, just for comparison's sake there. But now the ground clearance, it has nearly 18 inches of ground clearance, again, just like the 6x6. For comparison's sake, I reviewed the Ford Raptor not too long ago. The Ford Raptor has actually 9.3 inches of ground clearance, so nearly double the Ford Raptor, which is an off-road truck in itself. So that is definitely pretty insane. But anyways, up front there are bi-xenon headlamps with LED daytime running lights. On the roof there are LED light bars, definitely look good up there, and of course the 3-bar front grille as always on the G-Wagon there. But then making your way to the side, again there are flared fenders to accommodate those massive tires, which actually are Pirelli Scorpion, and the wheel setup there comes sized up at 22 inches. There are power adjustable body colored side mirrors with integrated turn signals, and those turn signals are in the front on the hood there as well, as they are for the standard G-Wagon, of course. And there is also black accent striping on the side as well, and by the way, this is a matte black color we have today. Definitely looks amazing. And there are side step bars, which are a necessity on this one, and I would even say you need some more side step bars, because I definitely had some trouble getting in this one in jeans, because jeans are a little stiffer, so it was kind of difficult to get in, but that is part of the fun, I think, of this one anyways. And there's rear privacy glass in the back, and again on the side there are dual chrome exhaust tips on each side of the vehicle. So as always, you guys, here is that exhaust clip. Then now make your way to the back. The rear bumper is lifted directly off of the 6x6. Definitely nice there. And there's 4x4 squared badging back there as well. Just in case everybody didn't notice, this one is definitely not your standard G-Wagon. And so, but now I'm going to open up the back here just to show you guys this. I actually like the diamond patterned stitching on the back inside of the hatch there. That is definitely nice. Very high end, of course. Cargo capacity in the back is going to come in at 79.5 cubic feet with the rear seats folded down. And you can fold those seats up as well if you want a little extra extra storage space. And there's going to be a 115 volt power outlet back there. And like I said, there are split folding rear seats as well. But then making our way to the back seats, rear legroom comes in at 41.9 inches. So for reference, I am an even 6 feet tall. This is how much space I had going on back there. And there is rear ventilation as well as a 12 volt power outlet back there as well. But then making our way to the front, those seats do come in a Napa leather finish. They are power adjustable front seats with memory settings for up to 3 different drivers. And by the way, they are heated and ventilated up there. And then looking forward, just like the standard G-Wagon, there is a 4-spoke tilt and telescoping steering wheel. It does come finished in a hand-stitched Napa leather, definitely nice. And so when it comes to the startup, you simply put the key in the ignition and turn the key there. And so rather than rambling on this part, I'm just going to let you guys check out the gauges right now. But so then when it comes to overall interior quality, of course this one comes standard with dual zone climate controls, so both driver and passenger can set their own temperatures there. Interior LED ambient lighting also comes standard. There is a Dynamica headliner on this one, and there is a sunroof available on this one, letting in a little extra breeze, of course. And overall, this one does have a very high-end finish as expected. But then, making our way to the tech, up front there is an 8-inch high-resolution color display. And by the way, to control what is on that screen, there is a circular dial and a couple buttons just behind the shifter there. So you can play around with that, and that's going to adjust everything up there. Factory navigation does come standard. There is also Bluetooth and audio streaming, along with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay if you want to hook your smartphone up to the vehicle there. As far as the sound system goes, it does come standard with a Harman Kardon Logic 7 sound system with 450 watts and 12 speakers there. And then last thing I wanted to show you guys is when you do put this one in reverse, there of course is a reverse camera letting you know who or what is behind you, which as always is going to lead me into safety. So to start, there are dual front airbags with side curtain airbags as well. Also standard is Distant Pilot Distronic, which is the radar-based adaptive cruise control. Then there is also rain-sensing windshield wipers plus a tire pressure monitoring system. Also standard is Blind Spot Assist and Parking Assistant Parktronic, which uses the sensors in the front and rear bumpers and lets you know if you're getting a little too close to something so you don't run anything or anyone over. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to like the video and subscribe. Feel free to follow me on social media at the bottom of the screen there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Stay gold!